But shit, like so, the playoffs. You watched the Jazz Nuggets series?
I caught glimpses of it.
Bruh, Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell are some bad motherfuckers. Yo, it was like 50 ball here, 50 ball here, 50 ball here. I was like, yo, and Jamal Murray was hitting some shots. That shit was crazy. Like, I think that series wore them out. They gonna get dusted by the Clippers. But like Jamal Murray, like I was sort of Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray. I didn't really consider them stars like that before. But this past series, I'm like, nah, they got it. They got it, bro. Like they got it.
It was the ultimate battle between light skinned nigga and dark skinned nigga.
Yeah. Well, that's not the first time I'm hearing that. Yeah, you think so? I would have saw that on Twitter or something by now. That's that shit crazy. No, Donovan Mitchell, like I know they talk about extending him in Utah, but that motherfucker gone.
And just like when Drake and Meek Mill went at it, Drake won.
No.
And now Pusha T about to kill that nigga Drake.
No, Kawhi Leonard just sitting there like, nigga, you come in here. But
both have braids. So straight to the back.
No, Donovan Mitchell leaving Utah, I will tell you why. This bitch was on a rookie contract, and he had no help. So now you giving him a max contract, you damn sure ain't gonna have no help on that team.
The funniest thing is, though, I thought about this. Utah ended the NBA season, and they came back and got that season ended.
Okay.
All because of Rudy Gobert, and nobody's saying anything. Like, Rudy Gobert saved y'all lives. The least y'all can do is let him get to the second round. Like,
shit. I thought the Rockets were gonna lose. I thought cause Russell Westbrook was ass. He was just turning the ball over left and right.
He was hurt. He was injured. He had a frozen shoulder.
Okay, but you turn the ball over every other play. It's like they sit out. Right. They sit out. And that shit, but they won a series. The Bucks are now 0-2, and you got like, all right.
First of all, I want to say this though on this on type Rocky shit. Chris Paul is never getting out to the first round, or not even winning, not even getting to the championship. Like, his career is over with right now.
Well, no, he keeps getting these max deals, and it's like obviously like he's had a great career. But I think once he comes to a realization, like, dude, you can't be a max player on a team for that team to win. Like, money needs to go somewhere else because I don't think there's ever been someone at 6 feet that dominated. Like, Iverson had that one season, and they got their ass beat in the finals against the Lakers. Yeah, they won that one game, but it's just... If you're a small person, it's so hard for you to score in the NBA because everyone's so much taller than you, and you got to do so much work to score. So in a 7-game series, if you're in Game 7, you're washed because you were trying so hard to score. You were trying so hard to make plays. You almost need someone like Jason Tatum. Like, he has to be your best player because how he can score. He can score so much easier than Chris Paul.
Alright, but still, fuck Chris Paul. Every time he was on the Clippers, that nigga was hurt. Him and Blake, bitch ass. This is like the ultimate payback because every time the niggas got in the playoffs when he was with the Clippers, what happened? Oh, Blake, his finger. Oh, Chris Paul, that nigga hurt. Then when he got to Houston, he was hurt the first couple games. It seems like every time this nigga's in the playoffs, he's hurt. Like, he's never going to win it. And then... What pisses me off is people getting upset and saying Steve Nash is ring chasing. Look at that. Like,
let's get to Steve Nash thing in a bit because I sort of got a little like I got some flame there too. But all right. The Bucks are down 0-2. I have a hot they're never gonna win with Giannis unless he plays point guard or center. That's my hot take. If he's a wing player, I think it's never gonna work. He has to play point guard or center. I know how sometimes he brings the ball up, sometimes he does, sometimes does that. Like, no, he's the ultimate cheat code no matter where you put him at. But if you put him at point guard, you can do this thing where everybody on your fucking team is big as shit. And just like, yo, like, I bet we can play a zone, pause. We can play a zone, everyone just hold your arms out. If he plays center, you can get a team that plays super fast. But how, and hold up, the Bucks coach, he did the same thing with the Hawks. The Hawks had the number 1 seed that one year he was coaching them, and they got their ass beat in the playoffs. So maybe he just don't have a system to win.
Talking about Tom Thibodeau?
No, Budenholzer. Budenholzer, that's his name. The Bucks coach, yeah. And, by the way, fuck the NBA refs, because Game 2 of the Heat Bucks was so bad. I don't know why the hell they ended the game like that. They were just calling fouls on damn near everything. It's like, bitch, let them play. God damn. Like,
it's a perfect story, man, for the NBA headline for a homeless man to make it to the finals. And that's public knowledge that Jimmy Butler was homeless before he did what happened.
I still think he gonna make the finals, by the way.
So
anything else you gonna get to Steve Nash?
Let's make our prediction real fast for the second round.
All right. Well, it's gonna be Heat Celtics, and then yeah. I go Lakers Clippers just because Denver's they're tired, and I think the Rockets proved against the Thunder that they aren't. I thought the Rockets would be better than what they showed against the Thunder. They had no business going 7 games with the Thunder.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much same thing. Lakers Clippers. Everybody want to see it. NBA going to do it because those are bigger franchises. I went to LA right when they got signed, like before, like last year when. It was last offseason?
When they got
Kawhi now?
Oh yeah. This is the first year together. So
yeah. So I went there when Kawhi and Paul George first got there. Once you walk to like the Staples Center and stuff like that, they got big ass billboards. Not supporting LeBron. Big ass billboards supporting the Clippers. Crazy. At the Microsoft Theater, big ass billboards supporting Paul George and Kawhi Leonard because they're from LA. So I think they put in so much money into this. They're gonna have to do that. They're gonna just do it because they selling virtual seats was retarded. But yeah, that's a whole nother story. But I think it's them two, and the Clippers do got flaws. I don't know what the fuck happened every time I watch this dude play, but every time I watch this nigga Jokic play, straight up bum. When I watched him play, he was a straight up bum.
I think just his game is too like he's obviously like I like Jokic. I think his game is just too slow. So you know what I'm saying? Like he plays too slow. So when you play a team like the Clippers, they can just swarm you, and it's like, yo, like you gotta just be fast with your moves, like just I don't know. I think he plays too slow.
And speaking of that game too, the last game, it seems like the hood niggas in the NBA is beating the fuck out of European people. Because I mean, did you see what Jimmy Butler did? To be honest,
yeah,
when he pushed him down and then. He tried to get back up. He pushed him back down. Like, they're not used to... I don't think they're really used to this type of, like... All right, fuck it then. Like, we're just going to go to all out.
This is... Yeah.
And not to say that Morris did or not, but if a dude throw a bow at me while he run to the paint and try to bully his way in... I'm not going to fucking let that shit happen.
The game before, Marcus Morris was... I don't know if he intentionally did it, but he did step on Luka's ankle. And it looked like... I mean, you went a little out of your way to do it. The game after that, Luka threw an elbow and then Marcus Morris hacked. I don't know why everyone's acting like Luka didn't throw that blatant elbow. But, I mean, if they would have protected him, they would have protected him. But if you watch that, like, that slow footage, Luka said, boom. And Marcus Morris said, get the fuck out of here.
But he did make a play on the basketball because the ball is right here.
Yeah.
And if you're on the left side of me, you're going to see... that you cannot physically, the head is in the way. So you either try to say, fuck it, I'm going to hit the nigga in the head and hit the ball, or what? And if y'all niggas know anything about physics, which most of y'all niggas don't because y'all still play 2K, y'all will know that the ball is going to bounce in the way that you hit it. If he did hack his head, the ball would have flew in a different direction than down.
That was